never-ending bathroom makeover. If you missed part 1, we found inspiration on Pinterest, and then we went shopping where I thrifted a couple of frames that I thought looked similar to the ones in the photo. And we went to Home Depot where I found shelves. And I found baskets at Ikea, but they turned out to be too big, so I had to return those. Since then, I have ordered the things that I need, like the wall decals, and I've installed the shelves in the vlog that I last posted. So today we're gonna see what those decals look like, because at this point I'm not quite sure how I feel about them anymore. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a few up on the wall and see how I feel about it. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, but it looks like it says Shy, S-H-Y. That says shy. And then the letter J. If you can do better, let me know. But even if you pop it in a comment, unless you spell it phonetically, I'm not gonna know what you're saying. Now, I did open these already, and that's why I don't know how I feel about them, because these things are huge. Way bigger than what I feel like little painting looks like on the wall from the inspiration. I feel like this may cheapen the look of my bathroom. So let's just see what it looks like and we'll decide if we want to use it or not. Because I have the shelves up on the wall that's actually where you're sitting, I feel like that's not really a good place for it. I feel like because this wall doesn't have anything on it besides this towel rack, and the cube storage sits on the floor in front of this wall. It's the biggest, plainest wall we have in the space, so I felt like I could just use this for an accent wall. So let's just place a couple of these up here and see if we like it. It's inspiration, not a copycat. I might need to start putting them a little closer together. Let's do a few, see if it looks better. No, I think it doesn't look good like that. Well, they come off quite easily, so that's good. I don't hate it, but I definitely don't love it. One of the other things that I want to do for my bathroom is update my cube storage. I got it from Walmart I don't know how long ago, and I've had it long enough that I've actually replaced the baskets in it once before because they got dirty, and these are dirty again. I went to Ikea to buy those really pretty wicker ones, but when I got them home they were too big. The ones from Ikea were 11 by 11, and mine is like one of those little cheap ones. So, well, did I say 11 by 11? The ones at Ikea are 12 by 12, and mine are 11 by 11. So I went to Home Depot and I picked up a wood panel, and I had the associate to cut it into 11 by 11 inch squares like this. So I'm gonna take this and use a Dremel tool to cut the square out of the center so I can try to replicate the basket from Ikea, except mine is just gonna be this panel that I'm gonna attach to the baskets that I already have. So let's go ahead and get started on these baskets, and hopefully all this stuff will start coming together. I got my square cut out of the center, but it looks a little low. But if I continue with this design, I'm gonna have to take it outside because it did kick out a little bit of dust. I don't want all that flying around in my room, and it'll be better to do that outside so I can get some ventilation. I'm gonna go ahead and take the twine I have and wrap it through here to see what it looks like. Okay, so I think I figured out how to make this work. I ripped off all the jute cord that I glued down, so that's why you see like these little fuzzy patches. What I decided to do was take the jute and wrap it around once on each corner, and that way on this side and the other side I can take little pieces and just cut them long enough to overlap these boundaries right here. So then once I get that glued down on this side and this side, I'll actually wrap it like that. It's gonna save me a lot of space here in the middle, and then it's also gonna save me a lot of material. I only have 4. These are the 4 I have. So I would like to be able to finish the whole project with what I have instead of having to spend more money. Alright, I am back, and it's been over a week since I made the DIY cube storage faces. These things took way longer than I thought they ever would. It just caused a lot of fatigue, but these are the final results. Yeah, it's obvious. This hole in this one is way smaller than this. This was the first one I made, and I made the mistake of not using this as a template to cut the other wood. I measured 2-inch holes for this. I thought I measured 2-inch holes for this. Obviously I didn't. I'm still gonna use this one for now because it took so long. I ended up making 6 altogether, but I only have 5 good ones because I need to redo this one. And because I only have 5 storage cubes, because in the past I've left one of my little cubby holes open, I'm gonna glue this one to the front of this box, and then in the future I'll go back and I'll make the 6th one the correct way, and I have 1 extra piece of wood paneling here. But not today, maybe in a week or 2, but not today. So I'm going to get started with cutting the holes in these cube storage. if it's gonna focus, but that cardboard is really thick. Needed the Dremel tool. We're gonna use super glue, Gorilla Glue, and make a generous coat of that on the front. And then we're gonna also add some hot glue. And the hot glue will make it adhere to it immediately. Super glue will make it durable, so it lasts a long time. Lower it on there, press it down real good, and then I'm gonna let this sit for a while. After it sits, I'll go into the seams with hot glue and make sure it's all sealed really nicely. All right, so one of the things that I want to do in my bathroom is create a frame to go around this mirror. It'll just make it look a lot better. I went to Home Depot and bought this trim. This is actually an old piece. This is the piece that I used to make the leaf support for my dining room table. Whenever I saw it, I was like, oh, this would be a great idea to trim the mirror in the bathroom. This piece isn't long enough, so I had to go back and get another piece. All they had was 12-foot strips. I'm gonna cut it, so I need to measure it. And then once I cut it, I'm gonna paint it black. That's so easy. It's actually 34 by 34, so it's a perfect square. But it doesn't look like it because there is this little piece of mirror at the bottom that I wish wasn't there. Because that's there, it creates a hump right here. So I have to stop here. So the frame won't be at the bottom. It would look better if it was framed out at the bottom. But this right here is gonna mess me up. I might be able to put some black contact paper there to make it blend a little better. But if I try to put the trim right there, it's gonna poke out. It's not gonna lay flat. I need you to see the mirror. The light is behind me, so it looks a little crazy. But I took my trim out and I cut it 34 inches. So I measured it straight across here. And I used this. It has 90 degrees and then there's a marking for 45-degree angles. I used that to be able to get the cut at the right angle. Then I sanded it. And now I'm gonna use some double-sided tape that I already had. Gorilla heavy duty 30-pound double-sided tape. I think it should do the job because this is really lightweight. I'm gonna put it up first and then I'm gonna paint it. Same paint I used for my dining room table and for the brackets. 2 paint brushes. I don't know which one is gonna work the best, so I have options. Sides up first. Oh, I hope this is the right measurements. And it feels like it's gonna stick well. Oh, okay. Wow, that was so easy. Alright guys, I am going to call it a night. I thought I was going to style in this video, but it's late, and if I don't go ahead and end it right here, it'll be another week before I can get this video posted. And I think it's a pretty good point to stop because I've done all the, I would say, the manual labor before you get to all the pretty styling, the fun stuff. So when I come back, I'll style the bathroom. Now, there's one thing that I do need to fix. It's the trim on the mirror. I put it up on the mirror and decided to paint it here because I felt like it would be the most convenient thing because it's getting dark outside and I couldn't leave my trim outside to dry. So I put it up to paint it so it could dry in place. But the back side is visible because I placed the trim on the mirror instead of next to the mirror on the wall. So I need to take it down just to paint the back side. And once I do that, it'll be good. I can come in and fill in the little gaps on the side where the joints meet with some wood filler, and then I'll touch that up with some paint. The decals, I think I'm gonna be cool with them. Once I style it and see what it looks like, I can make my decision if I'm gonna keep it or not. But I think what I have in mind would be cute. And I'm in love with the way this cute storage turned out. If I would have kept those baskets, well, I couldn't keep the baskets, but if my cube storage would have fit those baskets, I would have spent $140. This project right here cost me $55 for the cube storage. So well worth the 12 hours I had to spend to get all those panels made to put on the front. And I gotta invest 2 more hours to fix that one, but I like it, so it's worth it. I'm gonna end it here, like I said, and I'll see you next time. When we do the bathroom, we'll actually style it. I don't know if my next video will be the bathroom because I've been filming a vlog while I've been doing all the work. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. If so, let me know by hitting that like button or maybe subscribing to my channel. That would be wonderful, and I'll see you in the next one. Talk to you later. Bye. I feel like whenever I do things just in real life, it goes well. But then whenever I try to do things on YouTube, when I try to film it, oh my goodness, I'll be looking like a clown. What is this? I may just have to delete the first one and just peace out because I'm struggling.